Y'all, I used to hate my life. I used to hate my life. I used to hate myself. I used to hate what was going on around me. I used to wish and dream and beg for someone to come and save me, for things to change, for something to be different. I used to cry out to the universe, cry out to God. I just hated it. Every day I would dread waking up. The moment I would wake up, I would get instant anxiety to where I couldn't lay in bed, to where I couldn't just relax, couldn't just chill. The moment I woke up, my mind would not stop moving. It would not stop going. And it was not good thoughts, obviously. It was anxiety, and it was just so debilitating. The moment I wake up, I would have to instantly get up, instantly get out of bed, instantly try to distract myself just so I could get a moment of calmness, I guess you could say, a moment away from my thoughts to try to distract myself from my thoughts. I would sit there. I remember in 2022, I was sitting there. I can remember vividly picturing myself laying in my bed, looking at myself in the mirror because the mirror was right across from me, and just crying. And I can't remember if I was begging God or the universe at that time for a man. Just please, please, God, send me my husband. Please send me my forever partner. Please, God. Because I thought that was what was going to change my life. A man, my husband. Once I found him, my anxiety would go away. I would just be at peace and everything would be totally fine. I remember sitting there begging and crying for that, pleading for that. It's so ironic because I didn't need a man. I didn't need a friend. I didn't need a new career. I didn't need a change of scenery. I needed God. And I'm being 110% real right now. I'm not trying to just push religion down anyone's throat. I'm being so freaking honest. That is the only thing that changed my life. I believe it was July 2022. I was just going through it. My dog had passed in May. There's a lot of changes in my life. I moved to a new city, sleeping on my dad's floor, unsure of what was going to go on, I just was so overwhelmed with life. I was just at really just a pit in my life, rock bottom. I took a trip to the Dominican Republic and I booked an Airbnb for 3 weeks there, solo trip, because obviously I had no one to go with like normal. And I thought, taking a trip is going to distract me and ease my mind. I'm going to love my life. July, I cried. 30 days past February, April, June, and November. About 28 of 31 days that month. Cried. Woke up every day hating life. Did not want to be alive. Mind you, I'm in the DR. I'm in a beautiful, gorgeous place, going out to the beach, exploring, seeing new things. I hated life. I did not want to be there. Your scenery is not going to change you. So if you think moving away is going to answer all of your harsh, terrible times, it's not going to change anything. It's your mindset. No matter wherever you are, if you don't feel good in your head, you're not going to feel good in a different location. And vice versa. If you feel really good, you'll feel really good anywhere, regardless of the location. So I sat there, I cried every single day. I hated my life. I wanted to take my life. I didn't want to live. I hated living. It was too stressful. It's too much. I'm like, if this is how life is, I don't want to be a part of it. I was dating my ex at the time, and I remember there'd be nights when we'd be out and I would just be like, man, I really don't care if this car crashes right now and I die. I really just don't care. I just had nothing to live for at that point in my life. I got myself into therapy, which helped me so immensely. So much. I was finally able to articulate my feelings. I was finally able to reflect on them, realize what was going on, and get actual solutions to help how I was feeling. I graduated therapy last year, 2024, October. I built a relationship with God, and God told me, I want to be your therapist. So I quit therapy. And now since October, I've been working with him. This is June now. I've been working with him to still continue to grow. I don't hate my life anymore. I am a little bored. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't have a lot going on, but I'm learning how to live in the moment and be okay with it. Before, I used to run around and have to distract myself constantly all the time, had to constantly busy. If you know anyone who's constantly busy all the time, always doing something, always out on the weekends, always traveling, always doing this and that, they're probably not doing okay on the inside. They're probably trying to hide feelings on the inside and push things away and distract themselves. Just saying. It looks amazing on Instagram. I used to post pictures on Instagram all the time, and people would message me and be like, oh my gosh, Amy, like, I'm so jealous of your life. And I tell them, y'all, I'm miserable. I hate my life. Do not be jealous of me. So, just take it with a grain of salt. And when you see it, God gives me hope, y'all. God gives me peace. Whenever anything is going bad in my life or going hard in my life, I have someone to lean on now. I don't have to do it all by myself. I don't have to face everything alone anymore. I don't have to wait for some man to come save me. You can't sit here and depend on human beings, because human beings are going to let you down. It's just in our nature. We do it whether we mean to or not. It's just, we have to help ourselves, before we can help someone else. Like, you can't be fully reliant on somebody. Like, you can't just depend on them for your happiness, your peace, your joy, like your mood stabilization, your mental regulation. Like, you can't depend on a human being for that. But you know who you can depend on? You can depend on God. Maybe I'm delusional, maybe I'm crazy, but ever since I found God, my life has changed. I wake up every day and I can lay in bed. I don't have anxiety anymore. God took that away. I'm not depressed anymore. I don't want to unalive myself anymore, you guys. Are you kidding me? Like I said, I'm taking it day by day. I don't have anything bad going on in my life. Before, everything was so bad. I was at rock bottom. I hated myself. I hated life. I love myself now. I take care of myself. I used to sit here and be so lustful, walking around being so sexual, I got my boobs done, got my body done just to look sexual and pleasing, and so more men will choose me and pick me. I don't need that anymore. I don't need that in my life anymore, okay? Like, I literally don't care for male validation anymore. I don't need it because I have God. It's such a testament to how good He is. How He literally changed my life around. I have nothing to even worry about right now because I give all my worries to Him. I don't even know how to explain it, but I just came from this video of this girl crashing out, screaming and crying on YouTube because she hates her life so much. She hates herself. She's dealing with how she looks. She's dealing with everything inside. She wants to be rich. She wants to be successful. She wants to be this. She wants to be that. And she's just so upset and so hurt that she is not those things. She cannot find gratitude and joy basically in the life that she is living currently, and she is miserable about it. And I totally understand it because I've been there, and many of us are there. I know it. I know it to be true. I see it. I know it. It's part of it. Thank you to God for saving my life. I literally was going to end my life. There's so many times I just want to drive my car off a cliff, and I didn't. Life is meaningful now. There's not much going on. But I think that's on purpose because I needed to rest. I needed to calm down and stop running away. Stop running to men, stop running on vacation, stop running to the concerts, drinking, partying, going out, constantly needing to be stimulated to feel something. Seeking a feeling that I could not obtain. Sometimes life does feel unfulfilled right now. There's times it does pop up, but it's not like it was before. I'm sorry to everyone that I hurt. To all of the men that I hurt, manipulating, trying to get them to love me and want to be with me, and just being so insecure when things didn't go my way, I would try to manipulate and hurt them. I'm so sorry. So sorry for if a guy didn't want to hang out with me, I would just try to manipulate him and hurt his feelings because he wasn't available to hang out with me. And I love my old self. I have so much passion for her, so much for her, but she hated her life and she was desperate for a change. And I made that happen. Instead of taking my life, I did something about it. I went to therapy. Through therapy, my therapist led me to God. I did something about it. I had to. I couldn't go on living like that. It was either do something about it, change your life. Therapy is something really hard because you're going to have to confront a lot of hard things. But to me, I wanted it so bad. I was so thirsty. I was so eager, so hungry. Like I say, I am for God to change my life. I would do anything. Those little things that were hard and tricky and tough to talk about, I don't care because I was so desperate for a change. Praise God. I'm glad to be here today. And I'm so excited for my future. I'm so excited for when I do have a family. I do have a husband. I get to live now and I can enjoy life. I didn't enjoy when I was going out vacationing, traveling. clubbing, partying. Yeah, I had some joy sometimes, but a lot of the times I was miserable. So just saying, even though you see things on Instagram, social media, whatever, those people aren't always happy. And I just want to say that for anyone feeling like this, life does change. Life can get better, but you have to realize that it's not about obtaining certain things, career, moving, partners, whatever it may be. That's not going to change you. You have to do the work on the inside. And it's okay. I love y'all. I love y'all so much. And I wish the best for everybody out there. But don't give up. Trust me. Just don't give up. Like, my life is literally so much better now. Like, I feel better. I can live, you guys. I feel better on the inside. I have peace. I've never had peace in my life. Praise God. Glory to Him. Always. Always.